I was 10, I think, and I played the role of Scrooge in A Christmas Carol.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was so happy they cast me. I was like, wow. And I had to go in and read and whatever, and I was just so shocked that I got the role. But obviously Scrooge is in every scene of the play, and yeah, absolutely loved it. That was my first exposure to acting.
And you were hooked after that?
Oh, yeah, 100%, yeah.
Nice. Yes, Celia.
I was in grade school, and we did a Shakespeare medley night. So I played Ghost Number 1, both the witch and Juliet in Romeo and Juliet. Different scenes. It wasn't me just talking to myself, even though I would have allowed it. And then, yeah, Ghost Number 1, Witch and Juliet, and it was all, there was no context provided, but we were also all in second grade. So I think the parents were just happy to see their kids on stage trying to sound like they know what they're talking about. But yeah, doing Macbeth and Romeo and Juliet and Midsummer and 12th all in the same night was kind of ridiculous, but fun. And clearly I liked it enough to keep doing it.
Wow. I almost expected you to say, I played Juliet and Romeo, and I had to speak
that
all
would have
lines
been
to
groundbreaking
That would have been groundbreaking
for
theater.
second graders,
Exactly.
giving an exploration of gender. That would have been fantastic.
I grew up in a really small town in the middle of the country and was bored out of my mind and wanted to perform so badly so my parents would have friends over, and I'd be like, ooh, I'm doing a play. It starts in a half an hour, and I would have flyers and I would invite them. And they would come out to the garage with their rum and cokes and watch me do my plays and dance and sing Loretta Lynn. So that was my first touch of magic.
How old was that?
Like 6 to 16.
She's like, last week? Yeah.
Production value got better and better and better.
Of course.
In the garage of this hotel, there will actually be another show that you are
Flyers, yeah.
Anson?
Well, all my friends in high school were getting involved in dramatics, and I wanted to spend more time with them, so I auditioned for the high school play that year, which was 12 Angry Men, and I was so bad, I was cast as the guard. I wasn't allowed to be one of the angry men. And the first time I walked on stage, it was like that. It was that lightning bolt moment you hear about when people talk about falling in love at first sight. It was that, you know. And so I introduced the jurors to the room, and then I basically walk out. And as I close the door, I hear this thud on the stage, and I was like, "What was that?" And then I pick up my hand, and one half of the doorknob comes out of my hand. I was like, "Oh God!" And so the tech, who's my age, puts the headphones on me, and our teacher, Randy, is up in the lighting booth, and he says, okay, so the doorknob fell apart. So when you go back out on stage the next time, said, oh, I'm sorry, I'll get maintenance down here to fix it right away. So the whole time I'm backstage pacing, going, sorry about that, I'll get maintenance down here to fix it right away. Sorry, maintenance down here to fix it right away. So finally it comes time for my entrance, and I look in the hole there, and there's a little bar across it, and I figure it's a lever, it's a latch, and I stick my finger in, and I go to make my entrance, my cue comes, and the door doesn't open.
Oh no.
And you have to remember, like in high school theater, the walls are like made out of canvas. So suddenly the whole set is shaking because of me. And then I realize, I look in, and it's like a twist latch, and the tech goes, Anson! And he throws the other half of the doorknob across this backstage. I catch it, and in one go, I stick it in, turn it on, and I make my entrance, and the audience dies. The whole audience just dies. And I was hooked.
So you had you had the least most important role, the guard, but then you stole the house with that one moment right there.
No small parts?
No small parts. Ethan?
I might still be waiting for that performance. I don't know. No, I think in college we had a composition class. It was a very loose term to mean express yourself, write about yourself, sing about it, dance about it, whatever. And I think that for me was really spectacular. And hopefully someday I can make my way back to doing something like that.
My dog.
Your dog. Oh. What
Yeah.
breed? What breed?
She's a toy Cavapoo.
How many pounds is that?
That is 8 pounds.
Oh, tiny little.
Tiny little thing.
Cavapoo is a King Charles Cavalier and
a toy poodle.
toy poodle.
And yeah, I'm always Googling how to give your dog the happiest life possible. Like, I'll be in the bath, and then at one point when we were in Toronto, I got a book to read to her. They were like, "Oh, mate, read books to your dog," and so I did. And then I take her to swimming lessons. Yeah, I just really love her, and she's in the show. She's in.
Oh, she is,
but not a show.
Oh,
sorry, hang on.
Okay, that's all right. You don't have to.
Strike.
Yeah. What?
Strike.
Strike. Yeah.
Headed backstage.
It'll be a performance art. Strike. We just turn around like that. Yeah. No, I think that's so cute because my only knowledge of you before today, I just met you, both of you today, is the actual show itself, and your character's pretty hardcore. So to see you say like, I take my dog to swimming lessons, it's like. It's so hard for me to like wrap my head around this because I only know you as your character. So I mean that's so cute. Thank you. What do you nerd out about, Celia?
Astrology.
Really?
Yeah, I have no personality. Yeah, astrology. I will find a way to blame everything on the planets. Literally, we were talking yesterday, and I was like, "There's a planetary explanation for that. See, America is going into its plutonic return, which explains a lot of the a lot of strikes, a lot of catastrophe. I'm not going to do that here, but astrology is my answer.
Just Western astrology only, or every? Okay.
I am unfortunately American. Yes.
Okay. All right. Because I'm a nerd about Western and Chinese astrology, so we can talk a lot about that.
Oh, I like Chinese astrology.
Yeah, because you were born in 2000, right? You're the dragon.
Sorry.
You're the dragon. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
and a Pisces, like
Okay.
Ethan and Anson.
Ah. Emily, what do you nerd out about?
Cancer sun, Cancer moon, Leo rising.
Ooh.
I geek out. It's like I geek out about acting. To be honest, I geek out about filmmaking and cameras and lenses and how things come together to make miraculous movies. It's just blows my mind. And I'm currently geeking out about bouldering, which I said on my last panel. Yeah, indoor rock climbing without ropes. I'm like so obsessed with it, and it's very unlike me to be obsessed with like physical activity.
You just said rock climbing without ropes,
Yeah.
right? So there's lots of danger involved.
Yeah, there's mats, and you learn to fall, and it's not that high, but it is scary. It's like legit scary, and people are so good at it, and I know that I'll never be like excellent at it, so I just keep getting better and better, but like it's just this endless journey of learning how to do it better. So yeah.
I got it. Sounds great. Anson, what do you nerd out about?
Pottery, I guess.
Pottery? Pottery.
Yeah, pottery.
Making pottery or just purchasing pottery?
Making pottery.
Making pottery.
Yeah.
Okay, no one here knew that, did they? They're all like, what? He made pottery. A specific, it's on his Instagram. Okay, what is your best, what do you prefer to make out of all the things that you
I don't
make?
know. I'm still experimenting with different forms.
Okay, so this is a new pastime for you.
making some pourers, like some like soy sauce pourers.
Yeah.
Or something, and
Now you're talking my country, soy sauce. Yeah. Keep going. I could say that, I'm Asian. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna make some. I think next I'm gonna make some fruit, like some berry bowls. You know.
Could I have a berry bowl? Could I ask for one for you? Can I?
Sure, man.
I'll pay you. That's fine if you need money.
I'm still in the stage of getting.
You don't need it, but I will.
Giving all my shitty homework to friends. So yeah.
What makes it a berry bowl?
I was
why is it?
I was like, what makes a bowl a berry bowl?
It's got whole. It's kind of like a cross between a bowl and a sieve, so that when you wash the berries and they're wet, like the water can.
The water drains from the bottom. Okay.
I would like one.
So it's perforated on the bottom then. Okay, awesome. Now we know what a berry bowl is. Yeah. None of you knew that either. So.
All of you are going to pretend to know what a berry bowl was. No, Ethan was brave enough to ask.
People are going to come up and say, Anson, can you please sign this autograph to my favorite berry bowl? Please sign it that way. Ethan, what is your...
I guess Magic the Gathering, cars, and weightlifting.
Magic the Gathering, cars, and... What?
Weightlifting.
Weightlifting.
for me, I'm not like a fan of weightlifters. Like, I like to lift weights.
Okay.
Due to DragonCon press agreements, we can only publish up to 10 minutes of panel footage. To see the full panel, you can visit dragoncon.tv and purchase a streaming membership for $10. This will give you access to many of the DragonCon panels and events from the current year and past conventions. And stay tuned for more highlight videos on Fandom Spotlight.
Hey, this is Wilson Cruz from Star Trek Discovery, and you're watching Fandom Spotlight. Be sure to like and share, plus have fun and follow your fandom. Doctor's orders.